Okay, good evening. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you've all had a great week tonight. I am here in downtown Raleigh, and I've got one of my guys with me. Say hi, Ryan.
Hi.
All right. We are down here at NC State University. And we are actually starting off at the bell tower. This is called the NC State Memorial Bell Tower. And what we are actually going to do is we're going to walk over to the bell tower, but we're going to take a stroll on Hillsborough Street. Now, if you've been with us since the beginning of our channel, you actually know that one of our first videos that we ever did was walking down Hillsborough Street. Now, granted, that video was during the day, and it was raining, and it was just kind of a dreary, gloomy day. Fun fact. Oh, there's a converted fire truck over there with people riding on top of it. Aren't they having a good time? Awesome. Someone's having a good time. Party time this weekend. This is why I want to bring all of you guys out here because this is for Raleigh. This is one of the eventful places.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, go for it.
What are all those for? Dad, what are all those for?
The lights? Those are the lights. So inside of these are the lights that are illuminating the bell tower up above, right?
Those are?
Mm-hmm.
So those will change the red whenever it works?
They will. That's a great point there, Ryan. So, fun fact. So the bell tower, backing up a step, again, the bell tower here is associated with NC State University. In fact, you can see here, there's not a lot of wind today, so the flags are not exactly flowing in the wind, but that is the NC State University flag right there. Again, looking back to the bell tower itself. And then we have the American flag flying at half-mast.
Why?
Right now.
Okay.
Probably in honor of the Pope, who just recently passed away in recognition of him.
So what's the leader of Rome called?
Well, the leader of Rome, I believe, is the Prime Minister.
That's what they call
Vatican City is technically not part of Italy, although it sits within Italy. So we're gonna walk. So what I was saying is, we're looking back here. This is called Henry Square, again, and this is what is around the bell tower. So glad to have all of you with us tonight. If you haven't already, please give our video a like, share, and subscribe. Glad to have each of you with us tonight. But what I was saying is, if you've been with us since the beginning, or maybe if you went back and looked, you'll notice that one of our very first videos we ever did was here on Hillsborough Street. And it was, well, let's see here, probably about a year ago. Because we just celebrated our 1 year anniversary, channel anniversary this week. If you haven't had a chance, please go back and watch that video. But that day it was a bit rainy, cloudy. Fun fact, and if you look very closely, you'll only be able to tell for a moment that I actually was using an umbrella that day. But here we are. So we are walking down
the garden.
Yeah. We are walking down Hillsborough Street because I want to come down here. So Hillsborough Street, just to back up a second. So for NC State University, which is one of three major universities, I would say, here in central North Carolina. Well, the Triangle area, let's say it like that. It is flanked predominantly by two roads, Hillsborough Street and Western Avenue. Okay? And as you walk down this side, you'll see we've got the buildings on the left. These are going to be predominantly classroom buildings.
I see some class.
Yeah. Probably not too many classes going on right now. I mean, not likely. Not too many students and teachers want to have classes at approximately 8:30 on a Friday night.
I think they want to do it in like the morning-ish, afternoon.
Yeah. All right. So as we walk down here, we see Tompkins Hall on the left. But this is so being one of the major streets for the university. Anytime the university has a major sports victory, all the students come out here, take over the streets, have a great big celebration. The bell tower that we first started at, right? So Ryan, you were just pointing out that it changes colors. What color does it change to?
Well, it changes too, right? It didn't change.
Say again?
Well, it didn't change. It was just.
Well, the colors change, right?
Yeah. It looks like a bus.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like it's like a charter that someone can buy, and if so, that's expensive for them to make themselves.
Yeah. So on the left-hand side, again, is where we've got various buildings. This one here is called Caldwell Hall. And we'll walk down the other side.
This one's Caldwell.
Yeah. We'll walk down the other side when we come back. But a lot of the businesses are on the other side of the road. All right. Again, glad to have each of you with us tonight.
Like Tuna loves the classroom down there.
Yeah. All right. Like I said, we'll go check out all those.
Later.
We'll walk by all those on the way back.
This is Winston House. People are in there doing class.
There are some people doing some studying. Look at that. Okay. Kudos,
It looks
guys.
like they're writing some stuff. It looks like they're doing it. It looks like they're finishing up.
Well, you know what? It's late April. It won't be long before exams start for them. So
Isn't it their
you know
finals?
what? That's their finals for the semester. And so
Not semester, the year.
well, no, actually the way it works at this school and a lot of schools is they have a fall and a spring semester. So we're coming to the close of the spring semester right now.
Ooh, she fast.
Yeah. And like I said, they're going to have exams for just what they learned
Let me pick this up.
in this semester. Nope, let's leave it alone, buddy.
Why not?
Hillsborough Street. Walk sign is on the front.
All right.
I don't really care though, because I just need an 80 to get an A, and if I get worse than you.
Okay. The weather's really nice tonight. Wouldn't you say so?
I wish there was a little bit of a breeze.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, well, it's like we saw, or we talked about when we first saw the flags back there. I mean, there's just no wind whatsoever right now, tonight. Yeah. Yeah, when we came out here the first time, it was, like I said, not great weather. It was semi-busy, but because it was being as rainy as it was, it definitely want to come out here tonight and see a little bit more of the sights and sounds. Okay. Definitely a little bit busier than the first time we came out here. Again, nearly 1 year ago, right? Hard to believe. Hard to believe we just crossed a year. Okay, Ryan's decided to check out one of the bench areas. Silly. Say hi. Okay.
Okay, we can
All right.
go.
What's that?
We can go.
Okay. All right. Well, we can cross.
Two. We should ride bikes.
All right. All right, we can cross.
Do you remember how to ride a bike?
I do.
I learned how to ride a bike without training wheels on accident because I was riding a bike. It was that one bike that I had whenever I was 5. And remember?
How do you mean you learned how to ride a bike
Without training
without
wheels.
training wheels by
'Cause
accident?
Because I was riding and then like my training wheels, then my left training, my left training wheel came off.
Okay.
And then whenever that came off, I couldn't put it back on. So then I just,
You just kind of learned how to deal without the training wheels, eh?
well, no, then I decided to take off the right one because I didn't know to take off the left one.
Okay.
So then I just took them both off. And I learned how to do it on accident.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of a good accident that happened, right?
Yeah.
Because now you really enjoy riding bikes.
Because I can go faster if I training
Yeah.
wheels. Ooh, it doesn't smell that good.
You're probably smelling. You know what? I feel like I smell like fresh mulch.
I do
Is
smell
what I
fresh
smell
mulch.
more than anything.
And maybe up
It
here.
looks like it might be like right here.
Right there. I'm gonna walk up here.
You're gonna walk up there? Okay. All right. Yeah, definitely fresh mulch.
It looks like
Definitely.
they laid fresh mulch right here, and without the other
Yeah.
trees.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Like that looks like it hasn't really been touched with rain at all.
Okay.
Yeah, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I smell it. I know what mulch smells like, and it smells like that, but like fresher.
Yep. Well, I may have just put it out today, for all we know.
Well, looks like they still got the tractor here.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. They do actually. You're right. Okay. Very good.
I mean, it made
Glad to
us
have everybody again tonight. Tell us hello. Tell us where you're from. We are in downtown Raleigh tonight, walking along
take to the.
Hillsborough Street. Nope. No.
They're coming through. It's
Oh,
fine.
I see what you're saying. Sorry. I thought you were saying go ahead and cross. No, we're not going to cross just yet. All right. Okay.
For real, that's what we want.
So this building on the left is notable. So this is
It looks like the Harry Potter.
yeah, but those are actually what's on each of those blocks.
A state.
Yeah,
And then North Carolina's on top.
exactly. And do you know why there's 13 names there? Do you know
Because
why?
of the 13 colonies.
Those are the 13 colonies. The first 13. Well, actually, they weren't colonies at the time. The colonies
Whatever they were
became
called.
the states. Yes,
Well,
those are the first 13 states. This building, this is D.H. Hill Library. I believe.
yeah, see, that looks new too.
I want to say it's either 9 or 10 stories tall. I might be off about that.
What? The how many stories?
9 or 10 stories tall. This is
I can tell you right
this
now.
is the original library. What do you think? Oh,
4, 5,
he's
6,
counting.
7, 8, 9. There's 9.
Nine stories, 9 floors. Okay. All right. but it's a library, so there's gonna be a lot more than 9 stories.
What?
Ba-da-ba.
Over there's 9. I guess there's people studying. Studying right there, or watching a movie.
Yeah.
They're probably just in the food court.
Fun name for a coffee shop on Hillsborough Street. Hill of Beans.
Can we go to Riverwood one day?
Sure. We can go to Riverwood one day, absolutely.
But before it, can we get that coffee stuff?
We'll get what? What now?
That coffee stuff.
What coffee stuff?
The 9 bar place.
Well, I don't drink coffee.
Well, there's other stuff there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so what I was saying is that's the, well, I want to say original library. That might be mostly true. It's not the most recent library, because the most recent library is the James Hunt Library, named after our former governor. And his library is stationed over on Centennial Campus, which is an extension that was built, geez, at this point, I'm guessing probably 25 years ago. Probably older than that. But probably didn't rise to prominence as much as it did until 25 years ago, give or take. Very modern campus, but also an interesting place because there's a lot of incubation for businesses, companies, and startups. You'll find big companies, I believe, such as Quintiles, now
I also
IQVIA.
think it's new because it looks like they just tried to flatten it out, and it looks like there's also new stuff on the ground.
Yeah.
And it looks also more
Right.
darker, so it looks like it would.
Awesome. And then also Red Hat. They spent some time on Centennial Campus and then became a significant player in the Linux-based operating system space, and are now located in one of the taller buildings in downtown Raleigh. Okay.
Where'd the bus driver go?
Waiting for some riders, I guess.
What?
Waiting for some riders, I guess.
Well, no, the bus driver isn't in the bus.
Okay. Anyway, glad to have you guys with us tonight. Make sure you like, share, and
So,
subscribe if you haven't already.
So are all of their new buses Wolfline?
Well, I wouldn't say new buses, but that is the university's bus line.
This is Carter Finley Route 60 next.
Right. So the campus, or what we think of as NC State, they have a bunch of different, they've got a bunch of different properties.
Yeah.
This is the biggest and largest one that they probably have, all right?
It looks like they planted some new stuff.
You know, they've got Carter Finley Stadium, where the football team
The
plays.
Lenovo Center.
Right. You know, they've got, again, Centennial Campus, which is on the other side here, which is on the other side of the other street we talked about earlier, which is on the other side of Western Boulevard. Actually, it's not even fair. It is on the other side of Western, but you still have to travel down a road just a little bit before you actually get there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do like we did last time, which is we're going to go up to here, kind of just past the roundabout. I think we're going to cross over and then we're going to come back. I think that's what we're going to do tonight.
Why?
Pardon?
There's so much more.
You want to go see a little bit further? Okay. We can do that.
Because I don't want to just go yoink.
Okay.
Make sure.
All right.
I don't want to sit there for like 20 minutes trying to wait for a car to come.
All right.
Dude, I wonder what's gonna happen to little Oz.
Okay. So I think now, well, with Ryan deciding to kind of walk down this way, I think we're going to go a little bit further than we did on our first video. So
It's better to explore more on your second attempt.
I'm sorry?
Because on the first attempt, they're going to just see.
Yeah. Actually, I take that back. I think we did go down here the first video.
Gorman.
Yeah.
Have you ever rode one of them?
The bus line? Or the wolf line?
Yeah.
I have. It's
Not
been
wolf line, but like a bus, like a city bus, like that bus or whatever.
I have. Yep.
I mean like specifically wolf, but
I've ridden a bunch of different buses, and some of which have been the wolf line. So,
smell that.
glad to have everybody tonight. Make sure you say hello. Let us know where you're from. It is a beautiful evening here in Raleigh tonight.
I feel a little breeze now.
Got Ryan with me, and we're having a great walk, right?
Yep.
It's definitely nice weather.
Did you
tonight.
get this far?
I think I crossed here. So do you want to go down a little bit further? You want to cross
A little
here?
further.
What's that?
A little further.
Okay, all right. We'll cross. Okay. Okay. Ryan's doing good. Check traffic before we cross the road. Good job, buddy. All right. All right. Oak City Pizza and Grill. Awesome. Very good.
You can get a burger, a pizza, onion rings maybe, fries.
Yeah. All right. Glad to have everybody with us tonight. Live on Hillsborough leasing office, or actually live on Hillsborough, I think. Bye bye. What are you asking me to see? Awesome. Oh, hello. Hello. Hi, North Neverland. Glad to see you guys tonight. Hope you're all doing well. We are taking a stroll down Hillsborough Street in downtown Raleigh. The weather is super nice. And glad to have you with us. All right. Okay. All right. Well, I think we're getting towards the end of this side.
Can we cross over like right here at that,
Sure.
like at that tiny spot right there?
Sure. All right.
That's an Indian grill and bar. Oh, at
It
the
is.
bottom floor, the top, more like apartments.
You know, another example of what we've been seeing a lot of lately, right? Which is commercial on the first floor, residential living space up on, the upper floors. Hello there. Looky there. Hello,
Hi.
Jason and Ryan.
Hi.
Hi, Lena.
Look here.
All right. You want to go down? Want maybe one more block? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Okay. Hey there, Mike.
Who's Mike?
Mike. That is Lena's brother-in-law.
Awesome. Hi, Mike.
There. Okay. All right. Let's cross over here.
Yeah, go over here.
Yep. Let's make
Now
sure we
we're
cross.
jaywalking.
When there's a crosswalk, let's make sure we cross there. Okay. Oh. People letting us go, so let's be courteous to them. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Very good. Yeah. So, we actually had a good walk tonight. My watch can tell that we've been taking a good walk. You're right about, well, I tell you what, Mike, we've had some really nice weather. I think we cracked, or we almost cracked 90 the other day. And I know
those
it's
records for this time of year.
I think we did hit a record on one day a couple weeks back, but I tell you what, it's so green in part, and we have definitely, I think, broken through the pollen. Yeah, t-shirt and shorts. You can't see me, but that's what I'm wearing. That's what a lot of people out
I
here
have pants.
are wearing tonight. You got on pants tonight, right? Yep. But we definitely got through the pollen. Pollen was bad this year. Oh my gosh, it was rough. No lie.
Like you would clean off your car, and then
I
the
do.
next morning it would be all over it.
90 is, it's warm. It's warm. But humidity at least has been
Is that an on-wheel
pretty nice.
apartment?
Excuse me?
Is that an on-wheel apartment?
No, I think that's just like decoration and whatnot.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's the apartment right there. Yeah. But the weather tonight is great. The watch says, let's see, the watch says it's 72 degrees right now. What is Cha House? I missed that. Did you see that? Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, I see it on the other side. It's right there.
From this house?
Let's find out.
Oh, I saw it. I just didn't. I just saw. I thought it said like horse or something.
Got it.
I didn't.
Oh, you thought it said horse?
Or something like
Got
that. I
it.
didn't think
Got
it
it.
said.
Well, the Peach Cobbler Factory.
Oh,
That actually sounds really good.
the peach cobbler at camp was pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Well, the Cha House,
Is
they look like they're kind of
craft tea
starting
and
to close
snack
up.
bar.
Oh, is that what it is?
It says right there.
Yep. Craft tea and snack
It
bar.
looks like there's coffees,
Okay.
ice cream, milk tea,
Okay.
like boba, fruit tea,
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Let's.
snack stuff.
Okay. Let's roll along, shall we?
What's it here?
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Good catch. I wasn't even paying attention. I was deep in thought or something.
I thought
So,
it was just saying.
One thing for those of you
What's that on us?
at home. Oh, that's Nightbot. Lots of bricks here. Lots of bricks.
Bricks.
Bricks
over there.
galore. If you don't like bricks, this is not the place. In fact, the big giant courtyard, student courtyard, it's called the Brickyard. No joke. Not making that up. Yeah, she would like that place.
Who? What?
Lena's sister.
This looks
Kristen?
good.
Pardon?
I've never been here, but it looks really good.
What is this? This is Penn Station East Coast
Don't
Subs
you get their fries too?
playing The Office.
We have to come here someday.
Tell you as popular as The Office is. What, buddy?
Can we come here one day?
Sure. Gladly. Gladly, we'll go there another day.
With Aaron.
Okay. Wow, it's hard. We've walked all this way. I think
We'll turn around right.
Let's turn around here. Okay. All right, let's stop.
It's not queer. It's not queer.
Okay. All right, you make an awesome crossing guard. Protect me and our followers. How's that? Doing great. Doing awesome. Oh, they're telling us to go. All right, stop. All right. Okay. All right. Looking back to the other side. So now we are walking back down
That's Cup of Joe.
Hillsborough Street. Like I
That's
said, want to come out here because it's a different feel
smells
at
like
nighttime
coffee.
than when we first came out here. It was a bit on the
That
cloudy
smells like
side.
some good coffee.
Yeah. What's the name of that place, Ryan? See the name?
Cup of Joe.
Okay.
It smells like some good coffee. It smells like quality coffee.
Does it?
Yeah, coffee that would actually taste good.
Okay. All right. Glad to have all of you with us tonight. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're so excited to have everybody with us tonight. It's been an amazing week. It's Friday. I'm sure everybody has had a crazy busy week. I know that we have. Bless you.
I will in 2 weeks.
You will what in 2 weeks?
EOT.
Oh, yes. School, testing, exams. Well, this is cool.
I wonder if heat comes off the TV.
No, it's just for decoration.
Tesla does.
Well, Tesla does what?
Tesla has like, whenever you do the fireplace setting, it makes heat come out. It makes heat come out of the vents and makes it feel like an extra fire.
Okay. Does your brother's car do that or something? Okay. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. You learn. Hey,
Well, I mean-
you learn something every day. I didn't know Tesla had
What's
a
Ebusu?
fireplace mode.
What's Ebusu?
Ebiso?
Ebusu.
Well,
They're getting some renovations or something. Smells good around here. Smells like it's like
never give up.
Looks
Never
like-
give in.
it looks like Japanese Chinese store.
Yeah, just based on the symbols there. Yeah, agree. Grill and wings, checks.
Oh, they have those things.
Said differently, checks. Grill and wings.
Have you ever had those, Dad? Have you
I have
ever
not.
seen those things?
I'll be honest with you, even despite, so the school down here, so the big university here, this is NC State University. This is my alma mater. This is the alma mater of many people in my family, home of the Wolfpack. This holds a very, very special place in my heart.
The lights show red.
And I think, as Mike will explain, I think in fairness,
What?
I think even our rivals recognize some of the historical significance of our former basketball coach, Jim Balvano, and his extremely courageous fight against cancer, and his amazing, again, what's historic, the speech that he gave one night, and both on, I think it was at the ESPYs, and one night in Carmichael Gym, which is where the men's basketball team would play. And his phrase that he is attributed and is attributed to those fighting, particularly fighting any disease, but cancer in his case, is never give up, never ever give up. One of the earlier videos that we did at NC State, actually one of the shorts that we did, one of our earlier shorts that we did was over by Carmichael. I say
What's
Carmichael.
the alma mater
Reynolds
for NC
Coliseum.
State?
Gosh, shame on me for getting that
Dad,
wrong to start.
do
Hold on a second. Let me just say, so over at Reynolds Coliseum, we have a number of bronze statues of our most successful, most memorable, most impactful coaches. Kay Yao, who also had her own courageous fight and was an inspiration to many, but her own fight and battle with cancer. And then also, again, Jim Balvano. What were you going to say,
Do
Ryan?
you remember the alma mater for NC State?
I remember parts of it.
What are some parts?
I know. That's bad of me. I should know the whole thing.
Did
Yeah.
you finish college there?
I did finish college
you-
here. Yes.
Good.
Yep. This is where I spent 4.5 years because I did some
I thought it was
co-oping.
4. Thought it was 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
The Tesla. You.
Yep. Another Tesla. Yep. Okay. There's a
The
shot.
doom
across-
buggy thingy.
Pardon?
The Doom Buggy hit thingy?
Dude. Punch buggy?
Yeah, Punch Buggy.
Okay.
Punch Buggy, but Tesla's.
There you go. That's the modern day version of punch buggy, I guess.
Or you could say like a Ford. Or you could say like.
I see the question. Ryan had a question about school above. I don't see the question in the chat, so I'm sorry if I missed something. Shawarma. Nature Juice Bar. College Beverage Convenience Store.
Wait, what was it?
Okay. All right. There goes a shot of campus again. This side of the street. Why don't we get to this side so we let people pass us? All right.
I think she's talking about when I said about school. I think it may be about whenever I said the EOG.
Quite possibly. Yeah, you do have EOGs here.
The weed this year.
Oh, when does Ryan finish? Question to you. When do you finish school? 22nd? May 22nd? And then you are going on a trip to Tennessee,
Gatlinburg.
right? Gatlinburg?
I'm doing a mountain coaster.
Okay. That will be
Where you get to control the brakes and all with it.
Oh, that'll be a lot of fun. Just make sure you hit the brake. We don't want to, find out what happens when you don't hit the brake.
This guy only hit the brake a few times, and he hit the turns at like a fast. That's a short one.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. All right, here we are. Come up on the roundabout. What's up, bud? Yeah.
How do you do these?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you do those?
How you do? What do you mean by how you
Like,
do
how
that?
do you do that?
Well, they get made individual, and then they're going to be glued or somehow affixed to
Probably
the pillar.
concrete.
Yeah.
Or some clay stuff.
Okay.
That's green.
It is green.
I think they paint.
Mike
their
was just
grass.
making comments about how green it actually is.
I think
Yeah.
they put paint.
Yeah.
I think they put paint in their grass.
Mandy says Gatlinburg sounds so cool, right?
Mhm.
I'm excited for you. You're gonna have a lot of fun with your friend.
I get to go in the underwater cave with like, I don't know what it's called. An underwater cave with like a boat in it that you get to go on, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. All right. Let's go right here.
And there's like some salmon in it, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. All right. All right. Okay. He is going with his friend Caden, which is a friend, from school and from church and from Scouts.
And a family friend.
And a family friend. That's right. You have known that family, or you've known Caden for
Like 10
a
years.
very long time.
Like-
Very long time. About your whole life, I would say.
I thought I was only like 6 months old. And the kid was
Well,
like,
I feel pretty confident you did not remember meeting him if you were 6 months old. Could be me.
in the nursery. at the, what's it called?
Yeah.
At the nursery at school.
Well, if it was that
at
young, it would have been
school.
like a nursery, like a
At church.
church or
And he
preschool
says I'd
or
always
something.
slap
Who
him.
knows? Wait, what?
He says I'd always slap him.
Okay, well, he's just being silly. Yeah. Very cool. All right. Well, glad to have all of you again. Well,
But never mind.
there's that.
That was really
Okay.
loud.
All right. Jersey Mike's. I think some of you on the channel really like Jersey Mike's. It is a lifelong friend. That's right. Yes. Just saying. Could be wrong. Just didn't think he might
I
remember
found the
eating at
one
6 months of age.
near
But
Papa's
what do I
house.
know? If you guys remember each other at 6 months of age, then
No, I was
do that.
6. He was 3.
Wait, what?
No. I was 3. He was 6.
He was 3. Okay. Sure how that math works, but okay. All right. Okay. Well, they're having fun in the parking lot. Yeah, there you go. Jersey Mike's
Yeah.
subs.
No, he was 6 months old. And I was 3 months old.
Oh.
Yeah, because
okay.
he's no.
Okay.
He was 7 months. Because he was in November. I was in February. he's
You do have a Jersey Mike. That's right. So to have that make sense for you, Mike is from New Jersey. Now there's a fun place. Now there's a place that I ate pizza at a very long time ago.
Gumby's
Pizza. Their big deal was, golly, I'm gonna date myself here. 20 plus years ago, you could get like a big giant, I want to say it was like an 18-inch pizza, and it was like $10. It was
Dad,
like perfect for a college student who was living on
John?
campus, may not have had a car at the time, and you know.
John Cena lived off of $50 in one day. Like he
Yeah.
lived off of 50, because there's this pizza place that said if you finish the whole pizza, you get it for free.
Okay.
And then after doing it for like 5 days in a row, they say they run out of pizzas. So then they say whenever you want a slice, just come in.
There you go.
So now he gets that pizza place for free.
All right. All right. Hope you're all again doing well tonight. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. Okay. All right. We can cross. Nope. We've got the
Do,
pedestrian
do,
sign to cross over.
do.
Okay. All right. Okay. There's a shot of the library. Again, 9 stories. Ryan counted, but it's a library,
Not that. Wait.
so there's going to be a lot more than 9 stories.
When?
Ba-dum-bum.
It already has that on top, so no, it will
I
be
try
nice
so
for each
hard.
other.
The show goes downhill from here.
What do you mean?
Oh,
What's that supposed to
I have. There's never a shortage of dad jokes. Don't worry.
What's that supposed to mean?
Okay, I'll explain that another time. Yep,
Dad.
we are going back towards the tower right now. Just walking the other
Dad.
side of the street. Gonna go back down the other way. Gonna go down the hill.
What did the bison say to his son that was leaving? Bye, son. Dad,
I know who
do you want to hear a
well,
pizza
at
joke?
least I know who you get it from.
Do you want to hear a pizza joke?
Sure.
No, because it's too cheesy.
Well, at least I know you're gonna keep the dad jokes coming for many years to come.
Oh, black Tesla.
All
No,
right.
gray Tesla.
All right. Okay.
It's not
All
Punch
right, we
Buggy,
can-
it's Punch Tesla.
Okay. All right. We can go ahead and cross over here. Here's a Starbucks.
Starbucks.
I know also people on the channel right now have a deep affinity for Starbucks.
I like Starbucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Watch your step right there. Oh, almost had a. Oh, there's crumble. Yeah.
Cookie's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like their chocolate chip cookie. It's like Costco's. It's like crunchy on the outside, but inside it's like soft but chewy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So over here, here's a Here, this is a Playa Bowls and a Bowl Box Asian Grill. But also right here, we've got a nightclub right here. Oh, let's slow down, Ryan. And then we have Target.
There's like no one in there.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure there's that one car left.
Yeah.
You'll never know. You'll never know.
Okay.
Gasca.
Guasaka. Okay. Okay.
It was like a Mexican board restaurant.
Yeah.
Not Mexican.
All right. Oh, there's the entrance to the Target. Go to the upper level.
I know. I like escalators.
Yeah. It looks like they're doing some renovation over here. So, fun fact, it used to be the case that, yeah, that is right. Yeah, make you feel good. I mean, hey, if you're going to spend $5 or more on a cookie, let it be a good cookie. Let you enjoy it. As you say, that's what $5 tastes like. Ryan, what's going on, bud? Okay. All right. I'm being summoned back.
That's like a robber, Dad.
There is not a Timmy's. I'm sorry, what were we
Dad,
saying?
that was like a robber because she was chasing after him and he had a watch in his hand.
Honey, I don't know. I don't know, sweetheart.
And then he walked in that Target probably thinking he can get away.
Okay. Let's carry on. Good looking out. Okay. Sorry, so is there a Timmy's nearby? So, yes and no. Today, no. But we also know that they are building 4 Tim Hortons in the
Where's Tim
area.
Hortons?
One in Raleigh,
What's
one
Tim
in
Hortons?
Tim Hortons is it's a coffee and donut place that's going to give some real competition to like Dunkin' Donuts and Krispy Kreme.
Is it like a good donut place?
It's delicious.
Have you ever had it?
I have, absolutely. You trust me, you will one day learn. When I get you up to Canada, and you'll know that you can't get away going to Canada without. I can't today. Sorry.
What? What'd you ask?
Just ignore that right now. It is the best. Timmy's is the best. It's very good. Like, you like Munchkins at Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? The Timbits, as they're called at Tim Hortons, they're amazing. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Kebab and curry, 5 Indian and Nepalese cuisine. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Look like the chicken.
Yeah. All right. I know you love Timbits. They are good. They're amazing.
What are Timbits?
Cocoa Bongo. Sorry?
What are Timbits?
I just told you. Those are
Munchkins.
like, wow,
Those
look
are-
how busy this place is. Cocoa
like-
Bongo, right?
They make a business
Wow.
daily.
Super busy. All right. Now there's a waste of space right there. Out of doubt. Waste of space. Oh, let's go.
Trade it for Moe's and I'll be fine.
All right. That is definitely a waste of space there. Chipotle, sorry. If you're a fan of Chipotle, well, good for you, I guess. But, you know, I can think of other
Wipe that
better
name off
uses
and put
of space,
Moe's right
you know.
there. Moe's would be good.
Moe's, a post office,
Slice of
you know,
New York pizza.
an old shoe drop off.
Yeah,
You know,
New York
you decide.
pizza.
Just saying. Oh,
In
goodness.
your personal opinion.
In my personal
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, personal opinion, yeah.
Fun fact, as we're getting into using more and more AI at work. I did ask, true story, the AI service today because to put an argument together for me because my boss thinks Moe's is made with Burger King lettuce.
What?
I gotta admit, the AI came back with a pretty compelling argument about why Moe's does not use Burger King type lettuce.
What?
So when you're further amazed by what AI can do for you, just remember, it can tell you about not using Burger King lettuce in your burrito.
What do you mean, Burger King lettuce?
We'll talk about it later.
Is that good? No.
Right.
That's bad.
Oh gosh, jeez. Sorry. I thought someone was just about to run into us. Yeah.
Came by fast.
Yeah. All right. All right.
He came by fast without me knowing.
He did.
I heard
Well-
an electric sound as soon, but then it was like,
Well, no, what happened is he ran over a metal
I mean,
panel
not
in the
just
ground.
that, but he also went over it fast, which made it sound more loud. Which
Greek.
that
Oh
sounds
boy,
like,
you're gonna make me say it.
that sounds like my principal.
Euros. I can't roll the tongue very well. It's gonna be bad. If I try rolling my tongue on the stream, our 195
Euro?
and change subscribers or whatever.
Is it euro?
Well, you're supposed to roll that R, and it will be very embarrassing. Yeah. Because everyone wants to hear that guy, right?
Well, he doesn't think he's cool.
Although, in my defense, and Lane and I have talked about this, that I have a friend at work. He's Greek. He'll tell me it's pronounced gyro. At least he said it that way. So, I don't know. Go figure. That's a whole separate conversation to have. And a whole
We're coming
separate
back up on
embarrassing
the
moment if
tower,
I'm
I think.
try to roll those R's. Anyway, yeah, here we go. Oh, this is one of the residence halls. There's not a lot of residence halls.
Is a residence
Here.
hall like a dorm?
It is, yes. So this is where some students will live, or are actually living right now, as a matter of fact. They will be, but most dorms are not open during the summer. They only have a couple dorms open, residence halls open in the
I thought
summer.
they only have those open for like.
Well, what I'm trying to say is they only have
like
a
this
few
one?
open in the summer for those who are part of like summer school.
So like you're saying they might only have like the bottom row of that open?
Well, either that or it depends, right? Maybe they only have
It's
the
red
bottom
now.
couple rows.
We gotta show you.
Oh wow! Now that is a treat. Oh, you guys are in for something amazing. Great looking out, Ryan.
Well, no, it's
Wow,
more. I saw the tower
okay.
earlier. I didn't know if it was the tower. No, go up closer.
Look at this, guys. You are going to get to see. Wow.
We'll see it
This
go
is great.
red.
Okay. We can cross quickly. We got 5 seconds. Come on. Okay. Look at that.
The
You
tower
guys are
has
getting the
gone red.
bell tower red tonight. Light it up, as we say. All right. Before we, don't worry, we're gonna go back over here. Here is La Vera, tacos and tequila. All right. It's like a fun place. But I'm not gonna lie. This is what's special right now. You guys are getting
Did the
the bell
hurricanes
tower.
win or what?
I don't know. I don't think they're done. I think they were only starting. The puck only dropped a little bit before we came out here tonight.
Well, they might be dominating, and so they're like
Yeah.
they're doing like an early start.
You know. Well, look at that. That is amazing. So, I don't think I finished the story. So when NC State Athletics, typically that they have a significant win, we do this. We turn the bell tower red.
For the show. Because isn't like NC State's main color red?
Hold on. Yes, the colors of NC State are red and white.
Don't go. And they turned off the top light that was white.
Yeah. And by the way, it is a real bell tower. So for the longest time, it was speakers at the top that would play the sounds. But, oh geez, within the last couple, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 years, I could be wrong on this.
You got time?
There was a campaign, if I recall, and they did raise enough money, and they have installed actual real bells up top.
Like.
All right. Well, I don't know why it's red tonight, unless we're just doing it for the Hurricanes.
But they might be doing it for the
Like I said, I don't think the Hurricanes game is over yet. So it could have been one of the other sports.
Wait.
It could have been softball. It could have been baseball.
Baseball? I thought baseball's still going on.
I'm not entirely sure.
Wait.
Yeah. Well, buddy.
Just taking a picture.
That's okay. Got it. Make sure we stay out of their view. Okay.
You don't want to ruin a good photo of the red.
Okay. I'll tell you, we're gonna close down here in just a few minutes.
Did you say anything more?
Pardon? Yep. All right.
She said something.
Okay, I've already answered her question. She asked if somebody had won a game tonight, like the Hurricanes, and I don't know if we light it up for when the Hurricanes win. I'm not sure. We might. Fun fact.
The baseball might be playing.
Fun fact: the NC State Wolfpack. Well, yes, the NC State men's basketball team. They play in the same arena as the Carolina Hurricanes. You know, so perhaps as a sign of respect and courtesy. But again, I don't think that game is over with yet. If I were to look right now, I bet they're somewhere in. Let's see, probably in the. I guess they're probably in the second period, but I don't know. All right.
How long ago did you say it had started?
Started around 8 o'clock. And it is 9:20 as we're recording this moment.
I'll say they're like halfway through second, maybe. Maybe all the way. Maybe all.
Well, I'll tell you what, everybody, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. It's been a blast. It's been a lot of fun. Glad I had my buddy with me tonight. We had a really good time. Geez, how many? We've done this last couple weekends. We've done something on either a Friday or a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Last week we did North Hills. The week before I was at the train station.
Yes, and then before that was Fenton.
We did Fenton. Let's cross. Actually, let's cross.
Let's cross right here.
Let's cross over here. Watch out for the car. We did Fenton. They're letting us go.
What's this place? Is this the? Is it pronounced holiday or holiday?
Probably holiday.
It's HOLLADAY.
So probably still pronounced holiday. Yeah, a good question.
I thought it was that guy a second ago.
Okay.
Well, a guy
I think before we close off the night, I think you wanted to show some of the art up here.
Tesla.
Okay. You must have seen a lot of Teslas tonight, because I feel like I'm getting punched about every third step.
Because you aren't catching it. I felt a raindrop.
Well,
I felt the raindrop.
There you go. I think you wanted to look at some art up here. Maybe we'll finish up there.
Yeah, the art piece right there.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you again for all of you who joined us tonight. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm glad that Nightbot was better behaved tonight. He had gotten a little out of control.
What does that mean?
Well, he's our little bit of a robot administrator, and he decided that he didn't think other people were playing nice. So anyway, we took care of it.
Wait, what did he do?
Okay, and normally we just want him to remind people to make sure that they join our channel. We're trying so hard to get to 200 subscribers. Look, we don't do this for the subscribers, but at the same time, pretty cool when you can cross a few of these thresholds. So, yeah, please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Help us hit that 200 number. Hit that like button tonight, absolutely, if you haven't already. When we started, we were at 195. I don't know what we're at right this moment. It might be unchanged. It may have gone up or down. Who knows? Like I said, we don't do this
I still won't
for the
forget
subscriber
about
count.
that
We
one
do this because
subscriber
we
you
just
got.
love getting out and about, enjoying the fresh air, showing you around town, having you join us.
Is this that thing from like
Glad
Poppy
we could bring this to you
Playtime?
guys tonight.
The toy defense. It
And
looks like the
showing
Poppy
you around.
Playtime toy.
Okay. I think Ryan just wanted to quickly show you a piece of art called Toy Defense,
Can I get in it?
which looks very. You're gonna climb on that thing, aren't you? Okay, go for it.
Look away, look away.
Okay, Ryan wants me to look this way for a minute, and then we're gonna turn back.
No. Oh. No.
That's okay. He's gonna be shy. I tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and finish up tonight. We're just gonna stay here. Look at the bell tower.
I did it, Dad. My final
oh.
form.
Your final. I hope that's not your final form. Okay. I tell you what, we're gonna go to close here. We're gonna enjoy a last look at the bell tower. Thank you again, each and every one of you, for joining. Again, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for thank you for being with us tonight. And as we always say, walk with you later. Bye for now.
Thank you.